and I wanted to make, excuse me, a quick morning vlog. I just woke up. Well, actually, I have been up for most of the night, but I slept a few hours, and there's just so much going on internally, and as my outer world is changing as well, again, as it always does and always will, and definitely a transition time for all of us, I feel it. So I wanted to make this vlog and update you guys, and also share a beautiful message with you this morning, which I felt was really just meaningful in the sense that made me wake up a little bit more. As I already am awake, it's just times you get really distracted by stress and situations and money and abundance, and when things are a bit stuck and stagnant, wherever you may be at this time. This is where I am at the moment. So I was just doing a lot of research on Chiang Mai, where I want to go and eventually live, and just doing a lot of research and worrying a lot about stuff. And I'm like, when I read someone's vlog and how they did a 10-day silent meditation in southern Thailand, and I was like, wait a minute, here I'm worried about my accommodation, the way I'm going to get there, how I'm going to make it all to get work, how I'm going to take my cat. And I'm just like, I'm worrying way too much and letting that energy cause me difficulties and blockages. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? And then I'm like, just after reading her blog, it really was inspiring. I'm like, wait a minute, I used to be able to think like that, but all of a sudden I just decided to think really big and put a lot of pressure on myself, and that's really unneeded. And I realized then, I'm like, it's the simple things in life. It's the simple things in life, and just going with the flow will make more things come your way that should be, rather than trying to make them happen. And just taking on other people's worries that make your own worries and create more worries and create more blockages. And I'm like, I don't need to live like that. I should really be truly following what I want to do, rather than trying to make ends meet by being with the rest of the world and how they're working in their system right now. I feel like I still have these times where it seems to come in. I'm like, and I want to be like, oh yeah, I want that, and I want this, and I want that. And it's just really a mass production thing that just gets in our minds, and our minds start messing with us and creating worry and fear and blockages towards abundance. And I'm like, I don't need to live like that. I can be simple, and my next step is going to be getting rid of everything I own, pretty much. I think that's where I'm at. I really want to create a better life for myself, and I think Asia has that to offer to me, and I have a lot to offer to Asia, and helping children. And it's not really about just teaching, it's about helping people, uplifting them. It can be an energetic exchange, and I'm working towards that. It's just trying to get everything together to let it bloom. So that's where I'm at the moment, and just where I am at the moment. I went out yesterday at the farmer's market, and it was like, there's some really, like, it's time to leave. I really feel it. There's just so much else happening, and I'm like, whoa, it's a little overwhelming at the moment, but it's just going through the waves and letting it flow, and just not worrying about my health and letting it will happen. I just have to follow what's right for me, rather than worrying about it and making it a problem. I have to go with it and keep doing what I'm doing, and cleansing my body, listening to myself, and just taking it day by day. It's not going to happen overnight. These things take time. So I wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to check out this blog, it's really amazing. This is a woman who is traveling all over the world, and I found her through a YouTube channel, actually. Another woman who does interviews with people that have taught around the world, that have traveled around the world, really some really interesting stories, and she does really great interviews. And she interviewed the girl that did this blog on doing this 10-day meditation, and I'll link you below to it. It's really cool. So it's called, her blog is called Be My Travel Muse, and the title of the post was Ringing in the New Year with 10 Days of Silent Meditation. And she goes by Ava Apollo on the internet. So she basically used to be an investment banker, and she decided to give everything up and just start traveling with her savings, and I think that's really awesome. That's so cool. And she sold everything and just went. And yeah, I just happened to come across the interview like 2 days ago, and it was really inspiring. So I just happened to see a post that was posted because I liked her Facebook page, and it was very cool to hear that she went from having the idea of going to the full moon party on Koh Phangan, and then to that to going to, I think it's called, how do you say it, Chaya, Thailand. And she does this 10-day meditation, silent meditation, and she'd get up really early, and she slept on the floor. I've done that before too in Asia, and worrying about scorpions and spiders and all that fun stuff, and really getting back to nature in some ways. It was very inspiring, and it just kind of, I got that message at the right moment. I'm like, okay, like this was obviously, I was meant to see it this time and not worry so much about how to get everything together. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's meant to be, and I feel that inside, and I just have to stop worrying about everything and just let it flow and stop creating my own blockages. So, but yeah, it's a bit scary, but I think, part of it is to enjoy that rush in the positive side of it, the unknown, which, as I said, you already know what you're headed up against pretty much, and it's really not about what you're against. It's about going with the flow and just releasing fears and worries and money worries and friendship worries and connections and being alone, and just have to release it, because where I'm at the moment is where I'm at the moment, and it's not really serving me anymore. So I need to do something to move that forward in my life. And my thing has been traveling, and I tend to meet a ton of people through it. So if you're inspired to go do it, go do it. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. I just felt some blockages, and I needed to release a bit, and I hope you gain some insight or knowledge or some kind of message through this. So I hope it helped you. And if you haven't subscribed to all my other channels, I have some other channels on the side. One's called Raw Yoga Moon. I haven't posted in a while, but I will be doing my vlogs on my cleanse I'm doing, which is pretty much fruits and vegetables at the moment. And yeah, I also have a whispering channel and another channel I haven't worked on in a while, but I will be posting there more often. So just to give you guys an update on that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, join my journey. I'd love to connect with all of you guys. Like me on Facebook if you if you want to hear more stuff I have coming up. So blessings to you all, and thank you for joining my beautiful journey, and I'm honored to have you in my life. So many blessings, and namaste. And let the abundance flow for all of us.